Hey everybody, Questwise here, and today we're going to do an unboxing. Going to do a single video to unbox a couple of different games. Uh, some of you may have heard me talking about online. This past weekend I was at my local comic book convention called Cherry Capital Comic Con. It's a sort of pop culture expo slash comic book convention. And while there, I'm always looking for vendors that are selling games that are unique and different. And I had known about this company for a little while. In fact, that's where this playmat came from several years ago. They're called Deep Water Games, and they have an amazing selection of some really cool games. Now, I picked these up because my family, really my family, my wife and my girls, we really like to play board games, have family game nights every week or every couple weeks or so. And so my goal at this con was to find some games that kind of fit into that that genre, something that my wife and I can play together, or something that my family and I can all play together as well. These are all from Deep Water Games. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox each one of them. They're kind of small, so I thought I would just do one video for all of them. And since they're all from the same game company, it gives you kind of a view of the variety of things that they offer. Now, this is only 3 of the 8 or 10 that they had available there. And I'll talk about a little bit about each one as I go along. The first one I want to talk about is Shambo, which is actually a game that's still not quite marketed by Deepwater Games. This company was going out of business at the beginning of the pandemic, and Deepwater Games purchased their games and all their stock, and they're going to repackage these soon so that it fits with some of their other games. But basically, from what I was told, the game will stay exactly the same. And what this is it's a card game. It's a combination of tic-tac-toe and Rochambeau, also known as rock, paper, scissors for some of us out there. But I'll crack this open. I'll show you what's inside. Nice, very, very nice box construction on all of these. I was very impressed by the durability of the boxes and such. Inside the box, you're going to find a little pamphlet of rules. What I love about this is it's super simple. This is the entire rule sheet. Small, like 3x5 size paper fold out, full color. And as you can see, the majority of the rules are here. You're going to set up a grid, so just like tic-tac-toe or Rochambeau, like tic-tac-toe, and then you're going to play, rock, paper, scissors, so that you're trying to get 3 in a row to win, but you also have these abilities of playing cards such as paper beats rock on top of a card previously played by your opponent. Then there are bomb cards in here which eliminate everything, which beats any kind of combination as well. So that's basically the whole rules of the game right there. Get a nice stack of cards. Let's crack these open, if I can quickly here on camera do so. I highly recommend, I'll put a link down below to their website. Highly recommend checking them out. They sell a lot of cool games, as well as play mats and such as well. They have a bunch of play mats, mouse pads, and then table mats as well too. So very, very nice. So here are all your cards. Pretty, standard for tic-tac-toe. Scissors, they each have a little thing. There's the undo bomb. Not sure what this must be the center square. Everybody gets an X, right? Card quality wise, let's see what the back looks like. Got the logo on there. Card quality wise, it's pretty nice. I've seen better cards out there, but this is really nice quality. It's not quite playing card quality. So actually, they're a little bit, I feel like they might be just a little bit bigger than their standard playing card as well too. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to compare that up, but still very nice quality for a board game component or a card game component. Not bad at all. But that's what you're going to get inside that box. So that's Shambo. Kind of a cool concept. I really like the idea of mixing rock, paper, scissors with tic-tac-toe. Pretty genius. I'm kind of glad that they actually purchased this game from that company that was going under, because it'd be a shame to see this company or see this game actually disappear. It seems like a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to playing it with my wife. It is only a 2-player game, so it's going to be something that, you know, I can play with one of my daughters or with my wife. It takes about 5 minutes to play, and ages 8 and up. So good for the whole family if you have some younger kids that want to play with this too. The only drawback is only 2 players, but you know, it's tic-tac-toe. So next up we have Hands. This is a very unique game, and I was told by the gentleman at the booth there that it was one of his favorites as well. A very unique concept to this. So what I really like about Deepwater Games and what they're going to do eventually when they repackage this game is on the back of it they give you this little strategy box. It tells you how difficult the games are before you even buy them, or you know, the benefits of the game, different aspects of the game that you can actually see before you purchase the game, which I really, really like. Because sometimes, you know, we've all been there. We all buy a game, and you get it home, you crack it open, and you realize it's just not the game for you. You're just not having a lot of fun with it. So this will actually give you a little bit of an indication what the game is like. So this one, strategy is a 2 of 5, luck 2 of 5, interaction is high, 5 of 5, and the weight, I think that's the density of the gameplay. So this is a very simple game. This is sort of what I was told. It's sort of like Go Fish. This game actually is a 3 to 8 player. It's kind of why I picked it up, because we have quite a few people when the girls all come over and their significant others. So we have a group of 6 to 8 usually playing. So this would be nice. So this is 3 to 8, ages 8 up, and takes about 20 minutes to play. Now this box was a little hard for me to get open, but I really appreciate the quality behind this, and it's really hard to kind of come off on camera. But it almost has a vinyl kind of overlay on it. It's very nice. You can kind of hear it when I scratch it. It's very nice, very heftily constructed box. Again, another game where the rule sheet is very simple, very compact. I like this, especially in family games, because you just really want something that's quick to get to the table. You don't want to have to read through a 40-page rule book to try to figure out how to play a game when you're playing with your family. So it's really nice to be able to pull something out on a whim at any point and just be able to figure this out. So from what I understand, and I'll just crack open one of these, but what I understand, this is sort of like Go Fish, but with hand signals. If I can find the edge of this. Very cool kind of concept. Almost, I don't think they're actual like American Sign Language symbols, but they do have, you have to, so what you're going to do is that you're playing sort of like Go Fish. You're going to have a hand of these cards, and each one of these has a symbol, and if you're looking for that symbol, you have to make that hand gesture. It's sort of one of those silent games that you play. So for instance here, if you needed some of these cards, you would make this symbol with your hand and would let the other people know those are the cards you're looking for. There's another aspect to this game as well too, where if 2 or more people, it's sort of simultaneous all at the same time. If several people make the same hand gesture, you're going to win cards from each other, and some different aspects of the game besides just Go Fish with hand signals. But very, very cool. So this is the deck of cards that has the hand signals for one hand, and this deck is all 2-handed gestures as well. So again, a little bit deeper rules than say just simple Go Fish, but a cool concept, and I'm excited to be able to play that. I like the fact that it can be played up to 8 people as well, so that's going to involve the whole family. The next one I got, and I'm really a fan of these. I actually saw another video on YouTube of somebody opening and playing this and showing the contents of the box, but I really, really dig the roll and write games. I think it's a really cool concept. I can't wait to explore many, many more of those, but as soon as I saw this on their table, I knew I had to have a copy of this because it's such a cool concept. And if you don't know what roll and write is, it's a game where you're going to have a pad of paper, and I'll show you what's inside here in a second, and some dice, and you're going to be rolling dice, and based upon the numbers that you roll, or give you the options that you can use during that turn in order to fill out your sheet of whatever that might happen to be. So this is floor plan. You're actually designing a home for a client based upon their wants and their needs. Again, I picked this up because it is a single to 100 person playing game. Ages 8 and up, takes about 20 minutes to play. Again, the back of the box, Deepwater Games, has this cool little call-out box. Strategy is pretty high. It's 4 out of 5. Luck is 2 out of 5. Interaction, 1 out of 5, because you're basically kind of sort of, you're competing with other players, but at the same time you're also trying to, you're less of an interaction with the other players. You're interacting with the client cards, and I'll show those to you in a second. And difficulty is 2 out of 5. This is really nice as well, too, because the aspect of being able to get people to play the game very quickly, the difficulty, especially for a family. You know, you come over for game night, but you're not really sure what you're going to play. You just grab something off the shelf. It's nice that the difficulty is a little bit lower, so it's easy to get this to the table without a bunch of frustration. Also, I want to call out Dan Doherty, a gentleman who I met several years ago at my local convention here. Very, very cool. All the illustrations are done by Mr. Doherty as well. So let's crack this one open. This has got a few more components, so why I left it for last. You do get a package of dice. Pretty standard, just D6 dice. You can grab more of these, but you really only need one set for the game. These are your client cards, and there's going to be 3 different kinds. There are layout clients, there are design clients, and there are build clients. And so each one of these, you're going to shuffle up each one of these small decks and flip over one. So the game changes every time you play. You're not going to get the same, you know, you're never going to have these 2 people together when you're building your home, your floor plans. And so there's multiples of these, and they'll tell you exactly what they're looking for. You'll get 5 points if you can complete a closet completely enclosed by a deck or a shed. You're going to get 12 points if you can get a well-appointed, which means a kitchen, a dining room, a bedroom, and a washroom with unique furnishing arrangements. So anytime that you can kind of complete this, you're going to score more points for that. And each one of these clients is a little bit different. They want a rock garden enclosed with a tree, or closing a tree area as well. So lots of different options to play, and I like the fact that there's multiple. Every time you're going to play this, it's going to be a different combination of people. Next up, you're going to get the rule book, which again, very, very simple. It's very small, it's compact. It is literally only 6 pages long, including their little call out as well. Very, very cool. I dig this game for a couple of reasons. One, I really like the roll and write aspect of it. And 2, when I was younger, I wanted to be an architect. And so in high school, I took drafting classes and architecture classes as well. So then it comes with a pad of 100 of these. I'm not sure, I didn't look, and nor did I even ask while I was there, but I'm sure you can probably order more of these from Deepwater Games. But very, very cool pad of paper, 100 sheets of it here, so you can be playing for quite a long time. And most of the stuff that you're going to roll is going to be right in this section here, so it's less flipping back and forth through the rule book. So when you roll dice, it'll tell you exactly items that you can add to your small home space there as well. And then your scoring track along the bottom, and that's the contents of this box, a floor plan. So Deepwater Games, very, very cool company. I know a few of the people that are part of this company as well. Dan Doherty, of course, with the illustrations. Nolan Nasser, who's actually the person who created this playmat as well. Amazing artist, very cool, very simple gameplay options. Like I said, I really am excited to explore more of the roll and write aspect of games. And I've got a few ideas of my own, maybe brewing in the works as well too. So Deepwater Games, I'll check out the description down and below, or I'll put the link to their website down in the description below. Please check them out. Until next time, I'm Questwise. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you're looking for some family games, check these guys out. Game on and stay safe, my friends.